Hello everyone, my name is Leia Oluwatula and I have my friend here, Ayo Akiabiodun. Together we started a new program called The Meetup. The Meetup is a program where we're trying to empower minorities within the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're looking at a situation where we can empower people by transitioning them from their 9 to 5 to them owning their own business. But before we go into the program, what the program is all about, let's talk about Ayo and I'll talk about myself in reference to our background. I started my journey, my professional career, as a line manufacturing associate, and I transitioned from being a line associate to a project manager, and everything in between. But right now I'm a consultant, and I've been a consultant for the last 5 years. I have a master's degree in project management and of course in MBA, and of course I just got my PhD in education and leadership, which of course kind of gives me that little edge of being a consultant. I'm going to pass it over to my friend Ayo, and Ayo will tell us about himself. Ayo?
Thank you, Leia. As Leia has mentioned, my name is Ayo Akiabiodun. I'm a former banking executive with a 20 plus years experience in investment banking, and I've also transitioned to be an entrepreneur. I do own a company that invests in real estate portfolios. We do single family dwelling, we do commercial, we do land deals as well. I'm also involved in e-commerce startup as well. I'm really excited about the meetup. I think it's going to be a great one to share this program with a lot of people that wants to be an entrepreneur.
All right, thank you, Ayo. Like I said earlier, the meetup is an empowerment program within the DFW that is channeled or that is targeted towards minorities. Minorities within Dallas-Fort Worth area. We want a situation where we can come together and actually look at the opportunities that are actually available. There are tons and tons of opportunity available. Now, Ayo, there are several empowerment programs out there. How is our program so different from what is out there?
Our empowerment program is going to be real different because we are going to be very practical about what we're talking about.
Okay.
We're bringing people that have been in the corporate world and they transition to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And they've done that successfully. That's number one. Number two, we're sharing the resources of how people have done it. We're giving support in terms of mentorship, in terms of creating an avenue to get finances, in terms of capital budgeting and how do you get to that place.
Awesome.
And all these are coming as a free cost to attend the sessions that we're doing.
Okay.
And then there could be a cost involved, when you get into a mentorship program.
Yes, because I was about to ask you that. Is this a free program or is there a cost to it? Thank you for actually answering that for me. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
So now the first program is coming up soon. It's coming up next month, March 18th. It's going to be taking place at the La Quinta Inn and Suite. It's right at the Colony, right off 121. But before I let you go, or before we wrap up, now I have another question. Now, it's quite difficult for people to just leave their 9 to 5 job, because people, for the most part, they want to know when their next paycheck is coming in. Now, have we put anything in place to help this transition, to ease the transition from the 9 to 5 to owning your own business?
Absolutely. They're going to be hearing some passive investment deals that they can plug into when they come into the sessions that generate income from them. We're going to also be talking about, what should you be thinking about in terms of your nest egg, more like a savings before you get into this. What other resources in terms of, leveraging the things that small business are giving out that you should know.
Okay.
How do you get an actual consultant to work with you to get there? So all those things we're gonna walk through it for them to see and how to be an entrepreneur.
Awesome. Now I'm not sure if you answered this for me, but there's a journey. The journey from the journey of minorities generally. And we've been here for a minute. When I say a minute, we've been in this country for a few number of years now, and we've seen the journey of minorities when it comes to business. Now, tell us a little about this journey for us and how we transition where we used to be and where we are right now?
Again, that's a great question that you ask. I think we definitely can say that it's been a hard journey for sure for a minority, whether regardless that you're from outside the United States and coming to the United States, or you are a minority that was born here. It's not as easy to be able to get access to funding to be an entrepreneur.
True.
Or having people to be able to mentor you to get there. So, I could kind of talk about, myself being a minority, it takes, 15, 16 years,
Yeah.
To be able, come into the country, learn the trade, learn how to get into the corporate world, doing professional exams, going to school.
Getting student loan.
And getting student loan. And then finally, you kind of made it to where you say, wow, can I actually be an entrepreneur? And there's a lot of us in that journey. There's a lot of us saying that I can't do that because I'm far gone.
Okay.
It's almost like when you think about retirement, right? If you are actually born here and you started, early, you went to college, you graduated, you graduated at about 20, 21,
Yeah.
you start working.
Yeah.
You can start getting into your 401k and saving at that age.
Awesome.
Right? But a minority that came here at 27 didn't even know where to start.
Exactly.
You never even started to think about retirement. So,
Because the first thing that comes to your mind is paycheck. Where am I going to get the paycheck?
yeah. So it's going to take a long to catch up. And so, again, that's kind of a little bit tough journey when you say, but we're going to be talking more about that.
More about it.
We want people to come in.
Okay.
Just it's going to be really exciting. I
Awesome.
think it's going to be pretty packed, and we have a prolific speaker that's coming.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So our first one, like I said, our first one is taking place March 18th. We have so much information to pass out there to you folks. So we look forward to seeing you. We'll be sending out the flyers. We'll be sending out information on all the social media. And again, the first one that's taking place is going to be physical. We want people to actually come in and see and share with us. And shortly after that, the subsequent ones will be via Zoom, and so as to give everybody the opportunity. But this one is taking place. The first one is taking place at the La Quinta Inn and Suite, which is March 18th, and it's going to be the Colony. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you so very much. Bye bye.